Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. I am Justin Block, and today we have our second Fan Friday. I was really excited by how last week's Fan Friday went. You guys gave me some great questions, and you guys have even more great questions this week, so let's get right into it. This first question, I'm going to merge sort of two questions together into one. If you could have any three past or present players to Liverpool, who would they be and why? And what is your favorite Liverpool starting 11? You can pick any players in a 4-4-2 formation from any time you've been supporting them up until now. Well, of course, I would have Rain in goal. Across the back four, I'd probably have Glenn Johnson, Jamie Carragher, Daniel Agger, and then Fabio Aurelio. I'm a really big fan of Fabio Aurelio. The goals he scored against Manchester United, against Chelsea in the Champions League. He just embarrassed Petr Cech right there on that goal. Just timeless, memorable goals for me. And I'm a big Fabio Aurelio fan. Love that left foot of his. In the center of midfield, I'd probably have Mascherano and Xabi Alonso. Liverpool have yet to really replace either of those two players. They've sort of replaced Mascherano with Lucas to an extent, but that Mascherano, Xabi Alonso midfield was just perfect. They worked so well together. Sorely missed for Liverpool. On the right, I'd probably have Yase Benayoun. I miss his twisting and turning runs for Liverpool. A great creator threat under the Rafa Benitez era. On the left, I'd have Ryan Babel. I never thought Ryan Babel actually had his fair chance at Liverpool. I thought he was very mismanaged by Rafa. I have a Ryan Babel jersey. I'm probably one of the few Liverpool fans who's actually still a legitimate Ryan Babel fan, so I'm putting him on the left because although he's not the best option I could put out there, the question was who's my favorite, and he's my favorite option. Up top, I'd probably have Steven Gerrard playing right behind Fernando Torres on the classic hole role that they employed under Rafa Benitez. They were just so prolific up there. Some of you may be surprised that I have Torres up there over, say, Suarez. But I think every Liverpool fan sort of has a small soft spot for Fernando Torres just because what he meant for us. This next question sort of goes on that. What are your honest thoughts on Fernando Torres, both from the time of being a Liverpool player right through the present day of playing for Chelsea? Present day, I think Fernando Torres is getting, I guess, what he wanted, because, you know, he wanted to lead Liverpool to win medals. He wanted to be on the Spanish national team to win medals. And if he's comfortable being on the bench on those two teams and winning medals at the same time, then that's up to him. But if he actually wants to play and sort of, you know, mean a lot to a fan base, not a plastic fan base like Chelsea, have true glory, which is loved by fans, that was really up to him. I think he wakes up every morning thinking, I made a mistake in leaving Liverpool. Sometimes I still wonder what a potential Suarez-Torres partnership would have been from, because if we all remember, Suarez and Torres were actually Liverpool teammates for a very, very short period of time. The Suarez deal went through in January, and then the Torres transfer happened soon thereafter. And all Liverpool fans are thinking of, wow, this could be such a great partnership. One can only imagine how well they would have worked together. I think all Liverpool fans could agree that if Torres had stayed, he wouldn't be as atrocious as he is now. Personally, Torres was my favorite player when I first started liking Liverpool. I started liking Liverpool when Torres was basically at the height of his powers. It was impossible not to be enthralled by the guy. He was dominating with Liverpool. He had the great hair. I actually cut my hair like in a fashion similar to his one time. And just the way his name looked on the back, Torres 9, that classic number 9 shirt. 9 has been my favorite number for basically all my life since I started playing baseball way back when. I just thought, you know, my love for Torres as a Liverpool player was meant to be. Obviously, it wasn't. This sounds like a really, really bad love story, and it really is. Here's another question. Do you like Elsie's new shirts? No, I think they're horrendous. I think Warrior really dropped the ball. Some people like the home shirt. I think the colors kind of remind me of McDonald's color scheme with the yellow and red, and the other two jerseys are just frankly terrible. Do you think Andy Carroll will be good next season after a great end to the season with Liverpool and doing well for England? I don't know how Carroll will do next season. I don't think anybody does. We don't know how he will do in Brendan Rodgers' new system, and until I see him play a couple games under Brendan Rodgers, I'm not going to really pass judgment on Andy Carroll. I do think he deserves a chance to stay. Remember, he's only 23 years old, and strikers don't usually peak until their age 26, 28 season. So he still has, you know, feasibly 2 to 4 more years to grow into his peak to become a prime performer. Although many Liverpool fans aren't on Andy Carroll's side, I'm on Andy Carroll's side, and so is time. I am, though, encouraged by the way he played at the end of last season, and for England, he won every ball he was supposed to and was the genuine target man that Liverpool needed and that England needed. Do you ever think there will be another dream team for USA men's basketball? Well, funny you should ask, because I actually did an article today on the JLBSports.TV, our website, about comparing the Dream Team to the 2012 Dream Team. If you didn't know, a couple days ago, Kobe Bryant said that the current team could beat the Dream Team. I sort of hashed that out. No, I do not think there will ever be another Dream Team. The Dream Team had 12 out of 12 Hall of Fame players on that squad. That will never happen ever again. And yes, I'm counting Christian Laettner as a Hall of Famer because he actually is in the Basketball Hall of Fame, just the college part of it. What realistic players would you like to see in a Liverpool shirt next season? Any players that are willing to come to Liverpool. What do you think of Raheem Sterling? I think Raheem Sterling is a scumbag of a person for fathering 2 babies by 2 different mothers in such a quick time frame at such a young age. I'm not in support of that. Dude, just wear a fucking condom, please. It's not that hard. I do think he's a great talent for Liverpool. I just hope that he doesn't end up sort of in the Danny Pacheco role where us fans really hype them up as this great young player, and then we sort of see him a little more and realize he's not as good as we thought he was. Have you seen the 2005 Champions League final, the Miracle in Istanbul? Well, of course I've seen the tape. Every Liverpool fan has seen it. It was a great game, probably one of the best games Liverpool will ever play. Jerzy Dudek is a legend for life, and Andrei Shevchenko is probably his nightmares every night thinking about all the chances he missed in that game. Do you really think Luka Modric is worth the $40 million that Spurs want? Well, Chelsea was willing to pay $35 million last summer for Luka Modric. Luka Modric had another great season for Tottenham, so I don't know why he wouldn't be worth the extra £5 million to make him worth $40 million. Although as a whole, I don't think really any player is worth £40 million, but if the market says that somebody's willing to pay that, I think that's a fair price. He's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. What position do you think Brendan Rodgers needs to strengthen first? Striker Fabio Borini has just signed for Liverpool for £12 million. The fee is being agreed to. I reported this a couple days ago. You people didn't believe me. Now it's gone official. At least the fee has. I believe that Liverpool need 3 starting quality strikers to compete in every competition throughout an entire season, and Borini gives them that third option that they desperately need. I do think that they need another backup to Lucas. I don't know how he's going to come back from his knee injury. I don't want Jay Sperling to have to play another full season in the defensive midfielder role. I also do think another pacey winger is needed. Liverpool haven't really had a pacey winger since the Ryan Babel days. And that was Ryan Babel. So pace is definitely needed down the wings for Liverpool. So that's all for today with JLB Sports TV. I'm Justin Block. Be sure to leave more questions for Fan Friday next week, either on this video, commenting on the site, hit me on Twitter at JLBSportsTV 49, or my personal account at JBlock49. There's so many ways that you can reach me. So many ways to tweet, comment, send me a message. Just if you want a Fan Friday question, comment somewhere and it will be answered next week. Hope you enjoyed this week of Fan Friday. Look forward to answering your questions next week. YWA, guys.